My son came home from school and asked why there's a girl who looks like me following him. I told him there isn't. He showed me a photo. It's me, but 20 years younger than I am now. Same hair, same eyes, same way of standing with my hip cocked to the side. But I'm 42. This girl was maybe 20. She's been at the bus stop every day this week, Mason said. Just watching. Today I took a picture. I stared at the photo. It wasn't just a resemblance. It was like looking at my senior yearbook photo come to life. Did she say anything to you? No, she just watches. It's creepy, Mom. I told him I'd handle it. That night I couldn't sleep. I kept looking at the photo, searching for differences. There were almost none. The next morning I drove Mason to school instead of letting him take the bus. I parked across the street and waited. At 3:15, students poured out. Mason walked toward the bus stop, and there she was, standing under a tree, pretending to look at her phone, but her eyes followed my son. I got out of the car and walked straight toward her. She saw me coming and froze. For a moment, we just stared at each other, like looking in a mirror that showed the past. Who are you? My voice came out harsh, her eyes filled with tears. I'm sorry. I know this is weird. I just needed to see him first, before I could work up the courage to talk to you. See who? My son? Why are you following him? Because he's my brother. The world stopped. That's impossible. I only have one child. She shook her head. You have two. I'm the one you gave away. 22 years ago, I was 17, pregnant, terrified. My parents gave me two options. I chose adoption because I couldn't do the others. I held her for 6 hours after she was born. I named her Grace, even though I knew her new parents would change it. Then they took her and I went back to my life and pretended it never happened. I never told anyone. Not my husband. Not Mason. I buried it so deep I almost convinced myself it was a dream. How did you find me? DNA website. I matched with a cousin on your side. She helped me trace you. She wiped her eyes. My parents told me I was adopted when I was 12. They're wonderful. I love them, but I always needed to know where I came from. She showed me her ID. Grace had been changed to Lily, but there was my face on her driver's license. I didn't want to ambush you. I've been trying to figure out the right approach. Then I saw Mason and froze. He looks so much like the photos of my birth father. Another secret. A boy I loved at 17 who died in a car accident 3 months after I gave her away. I never told him about the pregnancy. He never knew he had a daughter. I'm sorry I scared him. I can leave and never come back if that's what you want. I just needed to see you once. I looked at this girl, my daughter, the baby I'd held for 6 hours and spent 22 years trying to forget. She had my face, but his smile. Does Mason know about me? No one knows. I never told anyone. She nodded. I get it. You were young. I think about you every year on your birthday. The words came out before I could stop them. I never forgot you. I just didn't know how to live with it. She started crying. I started crying. We stood on a sidewalk near a middle school. Two strangers who shared blood, sobbing in front of confused teenagers. I don't want to disrupt your life, she said. I don't need you to be my mom. I have a mom. I just wanted to know you, and maybe know my brother someday. That night, I told my husband everything. He held me while I cried for 3 hours. Then he said, when do I get to meet her? I told Mason the next day. He was quiet for a long time. Then he said, so the girl following me is my sister? Yes. Cool. I always wanted a sibling. Lily came to dinner Friday. She brought photos of her childhood, her adoptive parents, her graduation. She showed Mason videos of her dog. He showed her his video games. By dessert, they were arguing about music like they'd known each other forever. Before she left, Lily hugged me. Thank you for giving me life, and thank you for letting me into yours. I held her the same way I held her 22 years ago, but this time, I didn't have to let go. She comes to Sunday dinners now. Mason calls her Lil and texts her constantly. My husband treats her like she's always been family. Last week, she brought her adoptive parents to meet us. Her mom hugged me and said, thank you for the greatest gift I ever received. Giving her away wasn't giving up, it was giving her a chance. And 22 years later, that chance brought her back to me.